Hi, everybody. DJ Yoakley with YSN. Hope you're doing great. I have some breaking and earth shattering news and something I really want to tell you about. I've been trying these glasses out, these very ones you're seeing right now, for the last month and a half, and I have some awesome news for you. They are available to you, and guess what? They are local. So at this time, I want to bring in the man who wants to put the glasses in the masses. He is the CEO and founder of bluwinx, Joe Petrola. Joe, how are you, brother?
Wow, that is one heck of an introduction. I'm doing well, DJ. You?
I'm doing wonderful. I'm better now since I have these glasses. So first off, I want to
Awesome.
say thank you for the opportunity to try these out, to utilize them. They've been on my schedule for a long time to kind of pick.
Hmm.
But with what we do at YSN, I spend a lot of the time looking at screens, looking at monitors, looking at my phone, looking at my iPad,
Right.
and these things have really helped me out from the way of being able to sleep better, being able to function better during the day. I'm not as grouchy. I don't have headaches. But what I want to do is introduce not only you to the YSN media, but also I want you to clear up what really is this problem we see with blue light and how it affects us as a whole. So, Joe, take it away.
Sure. Well, first, let me say it's a pleasure to talk with you, and we're thrilled that you're wearing our product, and we're glad it's helping. And we love the work that you do locally for the kids. I have a college athlete. My son is playing baseball at Notre Dame College in Cleveland, and boy, parents they want to follow their kids, watch them play, and do well. And you guys are doing really good things. So thanks for that for the local community.
Thank you.
So yeah, so blue light uh, and bluwinx. The genesis of bluwinx was from my background in sleep diagnostics and sleep therapy, and we're just looking into what are some of the issues people have with sleep, and there's a hundred undiagnosed there's a hundred recognized sleep disorders, and insomnia is one of them, and it's big and growing. It's about 35% of the U.S. population suffers from some form, as does the world. 95 million in the U.S. alone. But as we did our research, we also learned that there's another very important component part to blue light and blue light protection, and that is eye health. And so, blue light is light. It's light as an energy, and each color of the spectrum is created by a different energy wavelength. Blue light in the high energy visible range, which is the one we want to protect our eyes from during the day, is important. And then at night, the lower energy blue light at night before we go to sleep. So, of all the lights that can impact all the colors in the spectrum, blue light is the most powerful in the HEV range. So that was the impetus of then creating a solution set with the eyeglasses, right? A simple solution for people to just to wear during the day. Amazingly, before the pandemic, people were wearing were on their electronic devices about an average about 9 hours a day. I read recently that's gone up to about 12 hours a day. And kids especially spend a lot of time on their screens. So again, it light's an energy source, and blue light of the light spectrum in the HEV range is the most powerful. So it's a way to easily protect your eyes during the day from that HEV or high energy visible light, and at night from the lower energy light.
And that's the biggest thing is we're just not just talking about the older generation. We're talking about kids. We're talking about from the time you're born, you are exposed to blue light, and we're not
Mm.
looking to just get the older generations. We're looking to get every generation protected because, as we talked about before, you wouldn't go play football without a helmet. Why the heck would you look at your devices and look at your monitors without protecting your eyes?
Yeah, and the it's really interesting. There's a lot of studies being done on eye health right now. There's a couple schools of thought. Some in the ophthalmic community are really investigating the potential dangers, clinical dangers and damage. And there's some that are saying, we need more information. And that is probably what happens in medicine in just about every case, right? But it's worth investigating. Um, and the amount of information that's going to be coming out is going to be more and more. But like I tell people, in most people we talk to will tell me, I'm on my screen a lot and more than ever, and I get headaches, or I have eye strain, I fatigue, I lose my focus, and part of that could be related to the fact that they're susceptible to the blue light, and that's causing some of that anecdotal fatigue and headaches, etc. In fact, a lot of people will send us feedback and say, geez, I would get a headache after, at the end of every day, I had this terrible headache, or my eyes are extremely tired. And since I've been wearing the glasses, I don't feel that. So, does it do other damage? The jury's out. There's some believe it could cause macular cell changes that may lead to wet macular degeneration, but there's a lot more human models that need to be done on that before anybody can make that claim. But I would say that for now, we want to make sure that, when you're on that screen, like you said, you wouldn't go on a football field without a helmet. You wouldn't go to the beach without sunscreen and sunglasses. Why are you looking at a screen all day without protecting your eyes?
I love that. And I'm one of those people who said, listen, Joe, I can't believe how much this has helped me. I didn't realize how much of an eye strain that I had just looking at screens the same way I've done my entire life. But let me ask you this, and as in any kind of evolving technology, these blue light glasses are popping up everywhere. And some are as cheap as $10 on Amazon, and then some go to the extreme. Talk to me about what makes bluwinx kind of separate itself from the pack.
That's a great question, and it's difficult to do when you have the amount of competitors now that have entered the space, and for obvious reasons, right? I mean, everybody's recognizing the fact that we're all on our screens so many hours a day, and that this could be, a really true potential harm to your long-term eye health, and of course sleep. So, a couple things. One is we're using a total blue lens made by Kodak. And there's quite a bit of research on the effectiveness of filtering and reflecting the high energy visible light at about 87% in that range, in about 380 nanometers to 440 nanometers. The lenses obviously filter above that, but during the day, we want the low energy light to be available and the high energy light filtered. And then at night, any light is going to impact sleep, and blue light will as well. So we're also filtering the blue light above that high energy visible blue light range. The other thing is these lenses are made, and they are literally, they come in and they look, it's called a blank. They look almost like a hockey puck. Well, they look like a hockey puck in some instances. They're thick and some are thinner, and they go through a complete manufacturing process. So, we decided we were going to offer planos for kids that don't need any eye correction, sight correction. Or for people who wear contacts. They don't need to wear glasses, but they want that eye protection. So there's a lens called a plano version. Then we can do the readers, like you would see in the your local discount retailer, drugstore, etc. Now and then we offer the single vision and progressives, and and it's coming out of an actual ophthalmic lab. They're not pressed out of plastic. They're a hybrid lens that has, a couple very important protecting properties. One, of course, is the blue light that we're talking about. We also put a anti-reflective coating that's also making sure we get the right light in and reflecting the other light and glares, etc. We have 100% UV protection. There's also a coating on these. They call it silk. It's a trademark silk for Total Blue that'll take care of smudges and finger marks, etc. So they're not as susceptible to those smudge marks you get when you're putting your glasses on and off. And they have an anti-scratch protection too. That you're getting all of that. And what we did was we wanted to offer it in price ranges that are affordable, People can use their HSA or FSA and card right on our site, as well as, of course, any credit card. And then if somebody has insurance, we can give you a receipt. You can send that in, and there's a high probability they'll cover it for you. But really, the advantages are many, many fold. One, we can tell you what we filter, because it's been, obviously through a number of tests and research. The other is, like I said, the UV protection, the anti-glare, anti-reflective coating, and then just a little extra feature of the anti-smudge and anti-scratch, and at a very affordable price.
Oh yeah, I love that part. That's everybody loves that part. You don't have to back up the Brinks truck to get a new pair of these.
You do not. The pair I'm wearing today, if you could see, is on our. These are 125 readers, so it has it's what they call an ad power in both the left and right eye, and these retail on our site for $79.
That's the same as mine. I got the Griffins going, and
there you go.
What's crazy is your technology continues to advance. You said that in the coming months and in years to come, you'll have increased on an app and be able to try things on. Like visually, not even having to purchase the glasses yet to see what looks good. Correct. I looked out. My wife absolutely loves the Griffins on me.
Yeah, they look great.
They're a mainstay. I'll keep with these for the rest of my days. But the thing that I love most, Joe, is the fact that you have the ability to get people like me who aren't using glasses on a natural cause or a natural case. I had readers going in and to see it, but I don't necessarily need them. My wife has prescription glasses. She's going to be able to get the same kind of glasses that I have from bluwinx and be able to protect her eyes all day long as she looks at screens. It's awesome to have both ends of the spectrum covered.
Yeah, it is. And the other thing I failed to mention, and I want to mention, is that when we looked at the lenses, and we looked at a lot of them, and our model is pretty unique, so we could be somewhat agnostic in the technology that we're offering. But this particular lens does not have a significant amber tint. And we found that, while there are plenty of them out there that have a yellow or orange, significant orange tint, their filter properties weren't the best, one. But two, people didn't like the look. And what we learned about eyeglasses is it's a style thing as much as it is helping somebody with, correction or just protecting their eyes. The other thing is when you're wearing our glasses, and this is really important to mention, it won't distort color. So whereas some of the other lenses that are out there will distort color, so if you're a graphic designer or artist, you're not going to be able to use them, whereas ours you can. And you don't see that. If you could see, we don't have that significant amber, yellow, orange tint. And to your wife's, in your wife's instance, if she's wearing a corrective lens of a prescription, we got it covered.
And what I love about them is they don't have a tint. I expected them to kind of darken things up a little bit. They don't, but they do from the outside. I've had many people telling me have these nice little blue kind of arrays to them as you approach people, and they're cool. I enjoy it, and that's kind of how you tell that it's bluwinx, right? It's kind of your signature calling.
That's bluwinx was my brain trust, and I'll take credit for that, not much more, but I will tell you that I was thinking about the color blue is again the high energy visible light we're trying to protect our eyes from, and winx for sleep originally, and we really kind of ended up really doing both, really helping people during the day by filtering and reflecting that high energy visible light, and then at night filtering above those ranges where it's a different impact on melatonin release, and then potentially delaying your sleep onset. So we wanted to do both, and that's the genesis of the name.
I love it. Here's the other thing is I love the fact that you're embracing the local. You're based out of Poland, Ohio, where you and I both kind of call home in the Youngstown area. For us, it's important to partner up with those that we can help equip and empower our fans, and especially for YS Nation, they're on their phones, they're on their devices watching their kids, watching video of what we do every day. Why is it important for you to get into the local sports space with YSN?
Well, you're right. First of all, I'm a local guy, born and raised, and Youngstown State grad, I think, like yourself. And and it's anytime you could do something locally, you're awful proud of that. And I think what you're doing is outstanding, and really needed. I mean, sports is a big part of our culture growing up. You played and I played it, and you know, it's becoming well. I mean, it's becoming more apparent to parents that this may be something that their kid might want to do, in high school and college. And with your services, what's really cool is that you're giving them the opportunity to record that information, keep statistics, all the kinds of things that may be important to them if they decide to keep going at the other level, the next level. Additionally, we have something new called esports. And not from my generation, but my sons both will be on playing different Call of Duty and Fortnite, and that whole arena. That is now actually, I think there's about 180 scholarships offered for esports. And give you an example, Ohio State's one of the colleges that offers a scholarship. The viewer on Twitch, which is a streaming service, outstreams actually has more viewers than MLB, NBA, and NHL right now. So it's something that I know you're going to get into in the future, because I think we're going to have to. But we wanted to. I was excited. I was so excited when you got your glasses, and then to be affiliated with YSN, which is a quality local company doing really cool things. We're flattered. We love the relationship, and you're helping kids, and that's what we want to do. We want to help kids. We want to help families like you. We have very similar interests.
Yes, sir, we do. And finally, today, we want to talk about quickly working together. We're looking to do some special things. What kind of discount can we use for the Blue Wings fans and for the YS
Yeah.
Nation?
So DJ, we're giving you options at different times to use a discount code. Your followers will be able to get a variety of discounts. Starting at 10%. We'll run different promotions with you. We also offer an anti-fog cloth. So if you're somebody that's in a situation where you're wearing a mask in your glasses and they keep fogging up, we now have a product that you can wipe your lens down after you clean them, and it'll give you 90 days of protection against fogging, up to 400 to 600 applications with one cloth. We'll be doing promotions where we're giving one of those away with the pair of glasses. So there'll be a number of promotions that you'll be able to run. We're going to give you the ability to run. And then, we're always open if there's teams or schools that are interested in doing something in the way of selling, promoting, fundraising. We would be glad to work with them, and as we are with you. And we want to make sure that we get your followers a good deal, a good opportunity to get a pair of our glasses.
Joe Petrola, we thank you so much for joining us today. Looking forward to working with you, and looking forward to put the Winx in Blue Wings.
Hey, awesome. Love the energy. Yeah, I'm excited about working with you guys.